The first thing I registered was the pounding in my skull. The second was the warm, naked body pressed against my back. Oh God. I cracked one eye open. My bedroom looked like a crime scene, clothes strewn everywhere, a tequila bottle rolling on the floor, and, oh sweet Jesus, an open condom wrapper on the nightstand. The body behind me shifted. A deep, sleep-rough voice mumbled into my hair. 5 more minutes. I knew that voice. I flipped over so fast I nearly fell off the bed. Ryan Carter, my brother's best friend, my nemesis since middle school, the guy who once put glitter in my shampoo, blinked up at me with sleep-mussed hair and a smug grin. Sophie. His voice dropped an octave. Morning. I grabbed the sheet. Why are you naked in my bed? His brows rose. You don't remember? Flashes hit me like a wrecking ball. Me slamming tequila after my ex announced his engagement. Ryan showing up at the bar, all broad shoulders and infuriating charm. Me literally climbing him like a jungle gym in the Uber. I groaned. We didn't. Oh, we definitely did. He stretched, the sheet slipping dangerously low. Twice. I lunged for my phone and texted Lena. Me, emergency. I slept with Ryan. 3 dots appeared instantly. Lena, I'll bring plan B. Ryan plucked the phone from my hand, his thumb brushing my hip. Too late for that. He pointed to the trash can, where a used condom floated in last night's margarita. Shit, we said in unison. Ryan's POV. Sophie stared at the pregnancy test like it had personally betrayed her. 2 pink lines. I ran a hand through my hair. Okay. New plan. There is no plan. She hurled the test at me. It bounced off my chest. This is your fault. My fault? I caught her wrists before she could throw a shampoo bottle. You rode me like a... Don't finish that sentence. Her cheeks flushed the same pink as the test lines. Lena, Sophie's terrifying best friend, leaned against the bathroom door, sipping iced coffee like this was her favorite soap opera. So. You're having a baby with your brother's best friend. Fun. Sophie groaned. Matt's going to murder you. I winced. Her brother had once threatened to castrate me for stealing her pudding cup in 7th grade. Okay, I said. We get married. Dead silence. Sophie's mouth fell open. Are you high? Hear me out. I stepped closer, ignoring how her lavender shampoo made my pulse jump. We co-parent. No feelings. Just a business arrangement with a baby. You've been watching too much Jane the Virgin. Do you have a better idea? She hesitated. I saw the exact moment she realized she didn't. Fine, she muttered. But no romance. And absolutely no sex. I grinned. Wouldn't dream of it. Lie. Lena snorted. You two are so fucked. Sophie's POV. My mother's scream could shatter glass. Pregnant? The entire restaurant turned to stare. Ryan, the traitor, hid behind his menu. My brother Matt stood so fast his chair toppled. You, he lunged across the table. Ryan ducked, dragging me in front of him like a human shield. In my defense, she started it. I elbowed him. He's lying. My dad sighed, pouring whiskey. Ryan, son, you're dead. Ryan paled. Mom burst into happy tears. A wedding. A baby. She grabbed my left hand, where my ring should be. Shit. Ryan's eyes widened. He yanked off his class ring and jammed it onto my finger. Tada. It was 3 sizes too big. Matt's eye twitched. That's your 2014 lacrosse championship ring. Ryan shrugged. Sentimental value. I kicked him under the table. His arms slid around my waist, his thumb brushing the bare skin under my shirt. "Play along, fiancé," he whispered, lips grazing my ear. A shiver ran down my spine. This was not part of the pact. Ryan's POV. Sophie's family was going to murder me. Worth it for how she melted when I touched her. Ryan's POV. The waiting room smelled like antiseptic and anxiety. Sophie death gripped my hand, her nails leaving half-moons in my palm. "Why is there a specimen cup on the counter?" I smirked. "For me, obviously." She choked on her water. "Stop." The nurse called us back. Sophie's breath hitched when the cold gel hit her stomach. Her tank top rode up, exposing the soft curve I'd traced in the dark last week when she'd fallen asleep on my couch. Then, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. The baby's heartbeat filled the room. Sophie's eyes welled up. "Oh." I grabbed her hand without thinking. Her fingers laced through mine, trembling. The tech pointed at the screen. "There's the head, and look, it's sucking its thumb." A tiny, perfect blur. Ours. Sophie made a sound I'd never heard before, half laugh, half sob. I pressed my lips to her knuckles, my chest too tight to speak. Sophie's POV. Ryan's mouth was warm against my skin. His thumb brushed my hip where the ultrasound wand pressed, his breathing uneven. This was the guy who'd once put goldfish in my tampon box. Now he looked at our baby like it was the goddamn moon. The tech left us alone. Ryan's voice cracked. "Sophie." I turned my hand to grip his. "I know. This wasn't pretend anymore." Sophie's POV. Ryan's hands were warm on my hips as he helped me down the porch steps, his stupid gentleman act that made my traitorous heart squeeze. "I can walk by myself," I grumbled, wobbling in the dark. "Sure you can," he murmured, his breath tickling my ear. "That's why you tripped over air twice today." I elbowed him. He caught my wrist, pulling me flush against him. The night air was cool, but his chest was so damn warm. "Ryan." His thumb traced my pulse point. "Yeah, L." The baby kicked, hard, right where his other hand rested on my belly. His eyes darkened. "She agrees with me. She's grounded." He laughed, low and rough, and suddenly his mouth was asterisk right there, hovering over mine. The scent of his stupid cedar cologne wrapped around me. I swayed closer. His phone rang. "Matt." We sprang apart like guilty teenagers. Ryan swore, raking a hand through his hair as I hugged my bump. "You should go," I lied. He stared at me, his gaze dropping to my lips. "This isn't over." Then he was gone, leaving me breathless on the porch. Ryan's POV. I drove halfway to Matt's before realizing I was still smiling. This wasn't part of deal. Sophie's POV. "I will murder you, Ryan Carter." The hospital room echoed with my scream as another contraction ripped through me. Ryan's hand turned white under my death grip. "Breathe, Soph," he choked out, sweat dripping down his temple. "Breathe this." I hurled a ice chip at his head. The nurse sighed. "We need to check dilation." Ryan's eyes widened. "Do I have to?" "Yes," I snarled. He peeked under the sheet and immediately turned green. "Oh God. It's like a train tunnel." I kicked him. Then. A gush of fluid. A flurry of movement. A final, soul-shattering push. And suddenly, she was here. Our daughter. Perfect. Screaming. Ours. Ryan's hands shook as he cut the cord. When he finally looked up, his eyes were red-rimmed. "Sophie," he rasped. I knew. This was never just a pact. Epilogue, 3 months later. Ryan's POV. Sophie slept on the couch, our baby curled on her chest. I tucked the blanket around them, brushing a kiss to her forehead. Her eyes fluttered open. Why me?" she mumbled. I froze. "What?" She yawned. "You heard me. Put a ring on it. A real one this time." I grinned against her lips. "Took you long enough." If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe.